Why hello there, I'm Doseku, and welcome to Final Fantasy VII ReImagined, a special kind of Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII fan game. Let's find out what makes it so. Here we are. So you're gonna play as either Cloud or Tifa for this version. There's Tifa, and there's Cloud. We're gonna stick with Cloud though. Now the only level we have access to right now is Midgar, since this is the demo. So let's go in and see what it has. Oh, there we are. Alright, so how this game operates is you use the WASD keys to move, and the arrow keys to attack. Left is your primary strong attack, and down does the light attacks. Although with Cloud you won't see me use the down button that much, because when I try to use it, I never see anything happen that well. Oh, yeah, and E brings out Barret if we have enough blue bars for it. Yeah, Barret's pretty cool, as once more you use the WASD keys to move his reticule around, and then you use the left arrow to fire. While using it though, you cannot play as Cloud, so you have to be mindful of that, especially if there's more enemies on screen. However, you can toggle out of Barret if you want, and he only lasts as long as one of the blue bars lasts. Now this game is interesting as it takes a side-scrolling approach to how Final Fantasy VII operates, which in itself is pretty interesting. I do like the aesthetics and all, and it looks pretty neat. Perhaps later versions of the game will actually have more moves to play with, and probably more characters. Now, as you can also see, we do have the ability to equip different materials, which gives us different abilities. Like, right now, we're equipped with the lightning material, which allows us to call down lightning strikes if our combo is correct. I don't always seem to pull it off, though. I think I should get the fireball more often. And I know I get freeze every now and then, too. Now, my one issue with this game so far is this guy. Out of all the enemies in the game, this one is going to cause you the most trouble. And it's due to his laser attack like that, and the fact that he runs away from you while doing that laser attack. Now this game is also kind of buggy in a couple places where, well, you'll see. One of the bugs being the fact that we can nearly stay in the air for as long as we want right there, as long as we do our moves correctly. Another one, I guess, would be that you can also get kind of stuck in that laser and not be able to get out of it for a small bit, which means you take a lot of damage. But at least he's down. Now these guards here, they come in, the Shinra soldiers here come in two flavors. You got your sword one here, and I think we have a gun one coming up. Or maybe we've already passed him. And we got our first mini-boss. And of course I can't bring Barret in to take him out quick enough. Aw, man. Oh well. Now this game is polite enough to throw him at us first by himself. But, see the helicopter guy there? And this sword guy? Now the mini-boss is here too. And that's predominantly how this game operates for a lot of this stage, is you'll get one guy to show off what the fight's gonna be about, and then they throw in the helicopter and more people. And these guys come at you in waves, as you'll see here. I really hate that laser. Alright. So this is wave 3, which I think is like the last wave for this assault. Oh yeah, nice. You just died to the helicopter again. I will get your helicopter. Oh. Alright, so we're going to be back at wave 1 of the... Well, actually, we're at the end of wave 1 here, so we're going to be at wave 2 now. Now this time we're equipped with the fire ability, because I think it does a lot better here than the lightning or ice abilities do. All in all, this is still pretty cool in the end. Yeah, all in all, this is still pretty cool. I mean, the graphics are great. Well, yeah, the graphics are pretty good. Yeah, I think it is all custom. And really, it's what a Final Fantasy VII game might look like if you go side scroller. It looks like we've now switched over to the ice ability. Now the ice ability, what it does is, if done right, it will actually freeze enemies. Normally it will freeze soldiers more than anything else. And the secret to beating this guy here, besides using Barret on him, is the fact that, well, you can get within his hitbox and not get hurt and just slice him from the inside. That's really the easiest way to take him out. And let's ignore the fact that I just died there on a simple platforming puzzle where all you needed was a double jump. And there we go. Sweet. Uh-oh. Now it's throwing 2 soldiers at us at once. Hey, and there's the gun guy I was talking about earlier. And the freeze effect. The freeze effect is sweet because it acts like a stun without really having to knock them down to be stunned. But of course, that helicopter's back and he's going to annoy the living heck out of me. And the worst thing is, those guys can actually fly pretty far off screen where we can't even hit them. So in order to actually take it down, you have to go back to the right or left depending on where it left the screen and lure it back in. Now as of yet, I don't recall if there's a way to upgrade anything yet. I know the website says there is, or that might be a coming ability in later versions of the game. Now this thing's problem is it's too low to the ground, so it's nearly impossible to actually get by it, but you can glitch it out by running at it and pass through its hitbox and not even have to try to dodge it. Because it really doesn't hurt you. Unless you try to go past the pole that holds the hammer. Again, the designs in here are pretty nice. And it looks like a really gritty decor almost. But I guess that's how the game really had it, where these power plants, which were vital to the sea, looked like they were in disrepair a lot of the time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Now it brings in laser guy, sword guy, and let's say a machine gun bot. Let's go with that. This is gonna be one hectic battle. Now, normally your priority here when taking on this many opponents with this variety is to take out the helicopter guy, because he's going to be the pain in your butt. He's gonna be like the thorn in your side that's more often not going to kill you before you can take anybody else out. Like right there. Alright, so let's try this again and hopefully not get hurt as bad or die. I really just wanted to show off how annoying these freaking helicopters are. Now here's a fun fact. The gun guys can't really do anything to us while we're in the air like this. The only person that can, besides Helicopter Man, is the sword guy, because he'll actually jump up and slice at you while you're in the air. Oh, right, now we're on wave 3. Hopefully it goes better. Now, I think the machine gun bot's bullets are kind of easy to dodge, because it only shoots a few, which you can jump over. As long as you know they're coming, though. Aww. Oh, Barrett was no help there. Now, we do have the ability to summon, but I don't know the button combination at this point. So it will come, you will see a summon happen, but not right here. Finally. Now another neat thing here is when you kill enemies, they actually do drop stuff for your crystal, but they'll also drop health. So that's why you've been seeing our health come up after nearly every enemy's been killed. So now we're at the core of the reactor, and hey look, it's the boss from the, first stage of the game. Except now he's in 2D. And he's not really that hard. He has one problem coming up. That's really the only move you can't really dodge unless you're far away, and that's it right there. But other than that, once you get up high enough above him, the tail can't do jack squat to you, and you can just stay there slicing him up from above. You could try ignoring the other two guys, like the ones with the swords, but it's best not to really do that because they can and will jump at you while you're spamming attacks on the boss. And that's what a hit from the scorpion tail looks like. It doesn't really do much, or it could be that we're actually too close to the robot and the tail can't hit us anyway. Oh hey look, it's a summon. And it's Ifrit. And that did a whole lot of damage. Now, unfortunately, we only get one summon per character, so Cloud Summon is Ifrit, and Tifa, who we will be seeing later just to compare, has her own summon. And it's not tied to materia either, it's really just tied to the character. Looks like we're about halfway done here. Really what they should have done when the boss came in though is change the music to the boss theme. That would have been sweet. And look, it's gone. Now, although the demo is complete for Cloud, we still have to come through as Tifa. Here we go. Now this is just to show the differences between the two. Tifa doesn't use a sword, she's more melee, so she gets both kicks, like that, and if we press the down button with her, we actually get some sweet, sweet punches. Now she actually looks a lot cooler than Cloud when she attacks, because he actually does a lot of things. I think somewhere along the way we actually initiate an uppercut. Well, all Cloud has is his sword and really doesn't do much. Oh, and there's our light attack. Ha! Thanks, Spirit. Go, sweet. Oh, two guys now. Yeah, there we go, the uppercut. Although the guys are already frozen, so I don't think it actually did much to them. Unfortunate. Alright, now we got this guy. Ugh. So really all that's left before we end this is to show you Tifa's summon. Here we are. It's Shiva. Ow. And they made mincemeat of Helicopter Man. But let's see how she does here. Not bad so far. It looks like she also attacks a lot quicker too. So she's probably the preferred character if you want to start this game out and you want to make it slightly easy. Cloud is the harder of the two choices to play as. Oh well. So anyhow, this has been Final Fantasy VII Reimagined. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next game.